hello everyone. Hi. Yeah, I was supposed to do dance practice today, but I decided not to do it because I was nauseated as soon as I woke up. So both Aura thought that dance practice today was canceled, so we both woke up late. And then me, it was because I forgot to set an alarm. And then when I did wake up, I was nauseated, and so we just decided not to dance practice today. But there should be a dance practice next week, which is really exciting. It's really exciting. Yippee! How are you guys? How was your weekend? Did you guys enjoy V Parade? I know I wasn't streaming much this weekend, so but hopefully I'm hoping to make up for the lack of the dance practice stream this week by doing a meal prep stream, probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday. If we do it on Wednesday, then there probably won't be a Twitch stream, but who knows, I might do one later in the night. But we gotta make some shrimp dumplings. I gotta show you guys the hack. I gotta show you guys how I use a piping bag, okay? To make dumplings, because it is the superior way of making dumplings. And I am convinced. I am convinced that it is the correct way of making dumplings. But yeah, what did you guys do over the weekend? Do you guys have any, cool things going on later in the night? As in the time I normally stream on YouTube. Normally on Twitch I'll actually stream during the day. But I've been trying to switch over to 7 p.m.-ish to see if that makes my streams a little bit more accessible. But I'm still figuring out my Twitch stuff when I want all of the stuff to be. I've sewn a Toma doll. That's so cute, actually. That is. I want to see. Can you post that in the community tab? I want to see, man. I want to see. Hello, Kara! Hello. What else did you guys do this weekend? Do you guys have any, you posted a pic on Twitter? Okay. What is your ad on Twitter? I'm committed to looking at this Toma doll. Emotes or Riot? Okay, you keep the light sticks for today because today is the director's cut of V Parade. We're gonna go through and I'm gonna talk about the process and silly little things. Silly little things that happen. Where is my sad Twig emote? I understand your distress, okay? They will be coming back next stream. Okay? I understand. You are distressed. You want to be in pain. You want to victimize yourself. I will not allow it currently. Oh my god! And then you added his little clothes. He looks like a little Toma Labubu. A little Tabulu. Directors? No. Bad and stinky. What did Zero say? It's not showing up in my thing. Why is it not showing up in my thing? I am distressed and I cannot even convey that in. Why are you distressed? What has happened, Zero, to make you distressed? By the way, have you guys seen? There's already a new announcement. I need to post it over here as well. But I haven't had the chance to. I will be having a Minecraft event! Yippee! So, starting next week, there will be a Vtuber server, a Vtuber Minecraft server that I will be leading. And Zero's gonna be in it. A bunch of other people are gonna be in it, both from people that you guys would know from collabs that I've had, or people I haven't had the chance to actually collab with that, I love them. I still love them. And we're gonna have voice chat in the Minecraft server. So, it's gonna be a huge event. Wait, when did you say this was gonna be? It will be starting next Monday. That is the opening of the server. That's what next Monday's stream is going to be. And it will run through almost the entirety of August. And so, starting next week, a lot of my streams will be Minecraft, specifically on this server. Because I want to play. I want to play with my friends. And it's a limited time server, so of course I want to play. You know, it's only a month. Is this early? Yes, we are about 4 minutes early. Welcome in, Mail! Welcome in! Oh, Mail, do you actually wanna... It is okay if not. Do you wanna, like, call to tune in, to chime in about, like, some of the production things? Because you were involved with production. If you have things to contribute, you can either type it in chat or you can be in call. Either one. It's up to you what you want to do, and I don't know what your schedule is like. So, if you can't, there's no stress about it. I'm multi-hours early. Yeah, I saw that Mana raided me, okay? She cannot hide from me. She cannot hide that she's sharing her community. I cannot share you guys with her. And it's distressing because I have to raid her on Twitch because that's the only time I'm streaming when she's streaming. It's no one taking my number. Is that what you're concerned about, Kyra? The ranking. I'm going to be in the car, so audio will be horrible. Was planning on listening during work commute. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to call. But if you want me to say anything about one of the music, you can comment or you can call in later. I mean, I'm not sure how long the stream's gonna be either. It's gonna be at least like an hour and a half because that is the length of the concert. I'm not gonna go through and like react to the entire concert. We're gonna kind of jump around, but typing while driving is also not the best. Yes, please be safe. That is true. Yes. If anything, you can add silly little fun facts in the comments after this stream. That is also a thing that you could do. Or you could add it onto the actual concert. If you haven't actually seen the concert yet, I highly recommend watching it. Because we worked a long time. I have gotten so many comments of people surprised at the concert looking the way that it did and sounding the way that it did. I'm not sure why people are surprised. Also, was there a raid? I just saw a different... Huh? Was that Gumi that raided me? Hello? Was that you, or is my thing being weird? Was there a raid, or am I hallucinating? Am I crazy? I might just be crazy. I think I'm crazy. If you did raid me, I apologize, I missed you. But yes, please do watch the concert if you have not already. We worked really hard on it. A lot of people have been really interesting. Like, I didn't expect the amount of people to, the amount of people who DM'd me after, basically, who were like, I did not know it was gonna be that high quality. The concert was so good, I was in tears. No, don't cry! Don't cry, okay? But yeah, I was like, I said I was gonna make a concert. I made a fucking concert. What do you mean you didn't think it would be that high quality? I put my whole twussy in that. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to cease. I need to halt. But if you didn't know, if you're really interested in the full kind of process that I have with my concerts, not just this one, but my convention appearances as well, please never say Twissy again. No, don't unsubscribe, don't unsubscribe. I'll never snin again. It's okay. You'll be safe here. We have a whole Minecraft event coming, okay? Oh, God. Hi, Fina. It's true, though! I put my whole twissy in that concert. Okay? But, yeah, if you're interested in seeing how I do, like, all of my concerts, not just V-Parade, it does apply to how I did V-Parade, but V-Parade, honestly, I know that if I did it now, it would be so much better. It's okay, I'll talk about it when we're reacting to it, but, I released a video on the second channel about how to organize and kind of the behind the scenes of how a concert actually runs, how you want to get all your assets together, how the process kind of is, so what you can kind of expect. I don't go into very like specific details on like tutorials because I'm not good at doing tutorials. But it does point you in the direction of pretty much all of the resources I ever used in the process of not just this concert, but any concert that you have seen me participate in. So, if you have not already, that is also a video to check out if you're interested. I'm so good at marketing myself. Anyways, I'm gonna go over to the reaction screen. We haven't seen this since Genshin days. That's crazy. We have not seen this since like Genshin days. That's insane. Parting advice before driving: split audio tasks up between production, mixing, and mastering. Yes, that is okay, let's just get fucking into it. So, as we mentioned during the concert, Mail did all of the audio work for V-Parade, pretty much. I helped out a little bit, Aramis helped out a little bit, Tabigo helped out a little bit, but Mail was like 99.99999% of the work in the audio that you hear in V-Parade, both speaking and singing. And some of the instrumentals, and some of the guitar, and some of the backing, we'll go into it with the specific songs, but it was a huge learning process for me because I did not know how to communicate what we needed when Mail signed on, and so Mail thought it was a lot less work than what Mail ended up doing. I am so sorry. Because what had happened was, right, I was like, hey, we need a mixer for this concert. We need someone to mix the concert. In VTubing terms, someone who is a mixer does like vocal timing, vocal tuning, vocal everything. They get fed like fucking crap tracks. They make it sound like magic. Mail did not come from a VTuber standpoint and thought it was just going to be mixing and mastering. And so yeah, it was a long process with the audio of like not just trying to help Mail get what they needed, but also like re-recording things because some of the people involved didn't know kind of how to use certain programs, or they didn't know how to record because they weren't so like experienced with covers. It was a lot, and I'm so glad I did it because it meant that like I ended up learning so much. There were no crap tracks. Everyone was great. Well, yeah, but like I'm just saying in general, the general industry, right? It's like, oh yeah, you can find some mixers in the VTubing industry who will ask you to do retakes, but the majority of them won't bother and they'll just work with what they're given. And it's like, ooh! On the bright side, best portfolio piece ever for Mail. That is true, and also Mail is working with a lot of the talents actually post V Parade. So a lot of the people you see here are still working with mail outside of V Parade. I came out of this learning so much. Yeah, I think that's the best thing about this concert, honestly. Everyone learned so much. everyone involved. You didn't even have to be staff to learn a lot. Everyone grew from doing this concert. When I say it took like a year and a lot of fucking work, it didn't indeed take an entire year of just like consistent work. We all learned so much. Yes. So this intro segment, it was done in Canva. Canva, my beloved. You guys can see we did the form. I don't know how many of you guys actually submitted things to the form, but some of you guys submitted photos that I could not include because they were like other people's IP and stuff. But the message board, I am so glad I included it because it is so cute! It is so cute! It's adorable! V-Parade idols fighting over who gets their stuff mixed by mail is like pulling/fighting over a teddy bear. No, literally that's what's happening though. I was in a call with Tabigo a couple of days ago for like we had like a pre-watch party thing where a bunch of the talents and the staff got together and like watched it before it went out. And I was like, Tabby, I'm gonna work with mail on this. And Tabby's like, no! That's my friend! No! Listening but not able to type after this. No problem, mail! But yeah, I'm so glad we got a message board up. And also, thank you guys so much for like contributing to it. I know it was kind of like a last minute thing. You only had about a week to write a message on it, but I'm really glad that like so many people submitted things because it was so nice for the talents too because people so like Mystic Dream was cool. This was a cool collaboration because if you don't know, Mystic Dream helped out with the concert. They helped out with, they physically came to my location and helped out with some of the motion recordings, so it all didn't look the same, because if I was doing all of the mocap, you would very easily tell, like, oh, all of this is Twig. Everyone just looks like how Twig moves. So I had two of the members of Mystic Dream. They're an Odote Mita group that performs at like conventions and stuff like that and competes in cosplay, and they actually came to my location to call with the talents in my trackers and physically mocap for them, working with the talents on like what they wanted to look like during the con. It was a really cool experience. It was really cool, but really, 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 really warm. Because already the trackers are warm, but then like they're running for like hours, and we had one set of trackers between like 4 people, right, who were doing mocap. And so the days that we did mocap, it was during winter, and we would have to like pry open my window to try and like have some sort of airflow in, because it was a sauna in my fucking room. It was crazy. To be fair, it's rare to see only one Twig. True. That is true. I'm everywhere. But now that you know how the mocap is done, it would be interesting to see like who guesses who did what mocap. But yeah, I had to 3D eyes these 2 members of Mystic Dream. We were supposed to have another member, but some personal stuff happened with that member. Twig, hello Arthur, hello. How long did it take? Also hello. What, the mocap? The motion capture or the entire concert? Because the concert was a process. But the motion everything, it took about like a year. About a year, yeah. It could have taken shorter if we had more staff, but a lot of the work was done by mail, and about the other half of the work was done by me. Um, Mystic Dream hitting the Yoinky Splanky in 120-degree weather with snow avalanching through the windows. Such harsh working conditions. Yeah, it's fine though. I took them out to dinner later, and it was fine. It was a really cool experience. If you haven't followed them already, please check out their stuff because they are really talented, and they recently like got new costumes, and I was like, oh my god, they're cool. What work MDS did? Mystic Dreams, I guess, is MDS. Oh, mail delivery system. Mail did basically all of the audio. So mail did about half the work. I did about like 45% of the work. And then Aramis did like the introduction, basically. But yeah, we had a lot of stuff going on, and also the artists were really cool. So let's see if I go over here. So all of the art down here, all of that is Hakuya's art, and they were so cool. Seeing like the sketches alone of this art had like all of our jaws on the floor. Every single one of our jaws on the floor. It was I was freaking out. The art is so right? Right? And then okay, so this we had like little segments on, what's their color, what's their Oshi mark, so people would know, And then okay, you had these. This introduction is by Aramis, and he fucking cooked. We kind of went for kind of a Smash choose your character, Super Smash Bros. Choose your character kind of vibe, but like idols, if that makes sense. That's what like the exit thing is. But you'll notice everyone has little phrases, and the talents chose these phrases. Konsu 3. Most of them are kind of okay. So when Mystic was at my home, right? We were recording their like audio segment of like, hi, we're Mystic Dream. And they just couldn't stop laughing and like getting bloopers. That's why their segment is so short. It's because they kept making jokes and stuff. And one of their jokes was, hi, we're Pistic Cream. They're so fucking funny. They're so funny, bro. They need to start doing vlogs or something. I adore the dissonance between smooth transitions and the music with beautiful art and hi, we're Pistic Cream. Yeah, I fucking died. I actually died. So yeah, you had Hakuya and Fina. Fina was the other artist. So if you see in the backgrounds of the stages, all of the like chibis in the backgrounds, and a lot of the like all of the chibis that we used for like the promotional material that kind of looked like, I don't know, I guess I would compare them to like Bratz dolls almost. They have a very Y2K vibe to them. Yeah, that was Fina in chat. Say hello. Fina is the goat. Hakuya is also the goat. I really want to convince Hakuya to sing in the next one because Hakuya is also an amazing singer. Shout out to the New Year's karaoke relay because Hakuya was in that as well. So yeah, they're cool. Lucas and Ifera were so cool, man. I had not really known anyone in the MMD community, but if I ever had like any questions on anything related to MMD, they were like there to help me, and it was so nice of them. I was like, ah, and honestly, if they did not, if they were not there, we probably would have ended up with just like not very good tracking, like worse tracking. I don't think the tracking in the concert is as good as I could have it now that I'm like practiced in certain things, but when I first started producing the tracking, oh, it was bad. Hakuya is such a good singer. I know. I know. She's so good. Okay. That g letter in the end of your name in the end. Oh, because it's Russian, I guess. I don't know. Finog. Mel. Okay, so we've already gone through all of the things that Mail did. But shout out to this render. This was a spur of the moment decision, because the moment that Mail was like, "Oh yeah, Twig, I can sing backing vox for your portion of the concert," I was like, "Oh my god, bet. I'm gonna model a male. I'm gonna model a male so that I can." Wow, did you use the slimes for all that tracking? Yes! I actually have a story about that as well, but I will cover it soon. Male! I made this male, and then I rotated the male, and it was supposed to just be that. But then Aramis was like, "What should I use for male?" And I was like, "Well, I have this GIF." And so Aramis used the male GIF. And then also, you'll notice in the background of certain songs, there are also males. And this is because those specific talents asked for male to be included. But yeah, so slimes. I ordered slimes right when we started scouting for this concert. So before the year of production even started, I ordered the slimes. And this was during the time that they had a bunch of delays with them, essentially. A bunch of delays with the fulfillment. And the reason why the concert has like "powered by slime" and things like that in the front of it is because Slime actually expedited our order. They prioritized our order because we reached out to them, told them what we were doing, and they were like, "Yeah, this is a really cool thing what you're doing. So we're going to expedite it." And so I'm just really thankful for that. And so I wanted to publicize as much about the good word of slime trackers, slime VR trackers. It is all slime. Yes. The entire concert. That's amazing. Yeah! I'm sorry for the extra in the end. I'll go talk with the fish. But yeah, you can play Find the Mail in some of the songs. I don't remember all of the songs that have males. I know that when I was rendering some of the songs, I've kept forgetting to put the male in the scene. And so I would render it, and then I would be like, "Crap, this song was supposed to have a male in it." And then I would have to re-render the song. And here's like the Super Smash Bros. Choose your character type of thing that Aramis came up with. And then it was Mana. It ended on Mana, and it starts with Mana. So yeah, this song, Mana's a fucking powerhouse. I don't think Mana needed any retakes, basically. She was practically perfect on both of her songs. It was insane. Like, her songs were some of the first that actually got fully done, because she is just that goated as a singer. There's a couple of singers like that in V Parade where, like, it was basically one and done. Mana's so cool and she keeps being shy. I wish she did more singing content. But yeah, fun fact also, when we were doing Mana's mocap for Kami-sama Hajime Mashita, which I don't know, yeah, it's this one. Um, I was, you can't tell here, but I was watching the model like fly because there's just so much like walking and running in this motion. It was flying across the room basically, and we had to fix it in post. And there were also like calibration issues. Cover 1. I mean, I love covers. I love mana covers. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a short break and we'll be right back. Sorry. Talk about Mana and her glory. I'm back. Sorry about that. I forgot to grab water before the stream and I was like dying. My throat was starting to die. Okay. Back to Castle in the Sky. Yeah, so this song's from Castle in the Sky. It was also the song that I did a lot of my testing on for like 3D stuff. Not only because it was the first song in the set list, but also because it was the first song that was done, I think. It was like one of the first that was actually like almost completely done. It requires a certain aura to nail serene ballad songs like that for real. Like, in my opinion, that's one of Mana's specialties. Yeah, I super agree. And I'm so glad that she applied with this song because I was like, this is such a good like entrance to the concert. When building the set list, I was trying my best to kind of keep in mind the flow of the songs so that nothing ever felt like too slow or like too disjointed. Also, hi Judd, hello! We're talking about the production of the concert. But yeah, she did incredible. She actually, like, knocked it out of the park. Literally. Okay. This song was a problem child for me. Not as much as Breeze was. Okay, we'll get into Breeze later, but... Question, were you nervous? I will say we recorded this about a year ago. So, if I were to redo the concert now, it would look and sound a lot better. But if I hadn't done the concert, it would sound and look the same. If you know what I mean, like, I feel like I could do better now, but if I hadn't done this concert, I wouldn't have the skills to be better now. So I'm like I'm not ashamed or nervous to share any of this work at all, personally. Um Shout out again to Fina's art in the background. What? This is what I'm talking about. All of this art on these like side things are all Fina. Um but yeah, so this song, the actual the actual music wasn't the problem for me. What kept happening is I would mocap this song, and then the mocap data would get corrupted. So I swear to God, this ended up being the first and the last song that I mocapped simultaneously, because I ended up mocapping this song like 5 times. It was really, really, really bad, actually. Cause I would try and like put the data into like cleanup, and then it just wouldn't work. And I was like, God damn it. My legs would be like pinned to the floor and like stretch as I'm like across the room over here. Mocap, motion capture, yes. So like how all of this animation of like the dancing, how that happens is mocap. And so yeah, I would mocap it. It would look completely like fine when I was mocapping in the like preview, and then I would like render the file, and then the file would come out shit, and I would be like, fuck, I just took my trackers off. Time to do that next weekend. I feel like it came out pretty good though. I'm really interested to see you guys try and guess who recorded what mocap. So like, who do you think recorded this mocap? How'd you fix it? It was something in my settings, and it was also like, okay, there were a few problems I was running into. First, I was not recording in the right format. Once I switched the format, I was including something in my titles that was corrupting the file. And then after that, I would take it into cleanup, and I didn't render the cleaned motion properly, and so I would have to like redo that process completely, because the legs would be weird, and like the hands would be weird, and like my arms would like be inverted and shit like that. It was an IK issue. And then like it was just straight up my legs were like pinned to the floor, and one of them there was a lot of like settings that needed to be adjusted, and it happened all on that one song. Frame by frame, probably? No. I just re-recorded. It is easier to re-record mocap than try to correct it frame by frame. If you get a bad take, there's only so much you can do before you're just like, I'm gonna re-record that. But yeah, who do you guys think recorded this? I feel like it's pretty obvious, but I'm saying that as someone who knows who recorded what completely. I'm really interested. Aramis was really cool, because Aramis provided like all of the harmony files. Like, so some of these songs have artificial harms. They're like duplicated tracks, duplicated vocal tracks where they've been tuned into harmonies. But Aramis just straight up recorded them. And that's really cool. Also, I have to credit Aramis for this mocap, because Aramis also traveled to me. Whoa! Whoa! What do you think Aramis and I were doing together when we went to that HoloLive collab? Oh! Ah! Revealed! Why were they together? It was because Aramis was recording with me. So, yeah, Aramis physically came to me as well and did his own mocap for this thing. My only regret is this was also before I completely configured settings. And obviously travel plans were involved with this. And so you can see like he's pinned to one spot basically. He doesn't really move. I I needed to change a setting. But you know, we live and we learn. We live and we learn. Also, his cameras they go much faster than the other songs. This song was crazy. Also, male spotted, male in the background. Whoa, whoa. This was one of the last songs to actually get finished. We didn't know this for a while, but it turned out Rosie had originally recorded this song, which you'll hear this her original recording in the first half of the song, but she recorded it without a backing track. She was listening to the song and then just matching it by ear, which I don't know if any of you guys do music, but that is incredibly impressive, and we have no idea how she did that. But it took a really, 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 really long time to get the mixing solid on this. Question, was the song on English? I'm asking because YouTube subtitles was in a different language. Just curious. Most of the songs were in Japanese. I used to do that before. Mail told me. Is that a common thing? I didn't know that you also did that, Gumi. Is that a I'm so sorry. That's crazy, actually. Oh my god. That's insane, Gumi. I knew you were talented, but goddamn, girl. So yeah, the MCs, this it's so funny. These were recorded like before the songs were recorded in some instances. And so like they got their script together. A lot of them weren't able to be in a call when they were recording. Aramis, Leah, and I were in a call, and that's why we're like laughing the whole time. We could not take ourselves seriously. There's also like something that that happened while we were recording our MC segment, but yeah, these were supposed to be like mocapped. The similar, like we even had stages for the MC segments, but it just happened to where like we ended up not being able to record things just because like travel kind of fell through and things like that. And it's kind of a shame. I feel like next V Parade, I'm absolutely gonna be equipped to do the MC segments, but this one, it was a lot. It was a lot. So we ended up with the screens, but I think the spirit is still there. Tabigo's interesting because Tabigo got recorded in that hot ass room, and Tabigo was towards the end of the day as well. So we were all kind of delirious on call with Tabby when we were recording this. BB was cool. We ended up doing a sitting motion for BB, and I was like, where can I put her on the stage? And I plopped her. I plopped her right up there. I feel like it came to be like a really cool shot, though. I like how the shot ended up being. So, I'm happy. I'm happy with this. Also, this is a really cool song. Because how obviously the song has like synths in it, right? And how BB ended up doing the vocal chops. She ended up like recording a type stuff. And Mail took that, made a synth keyboard of BB. and played it. It was really cool. About matching voice to music without the backing tracks can do that in 50% of the time. Never tried singing professionally. It's cool when people can do that. I cannot. I could not like if I don't have a backing track, that is how I keep tune and how I keep time. So, if I don't have a backing track, I'm like, oh, oh, oh. I'm like, wow. Okay, I'm alright. Lyrics while BB's literally on a ledge. Metaphors don't write themselves. Jesus. So that's male playing BB. Holy shit. Yeah, that is male playing BB in the A. I'm alright. I'm okay. Let me. Yeah, this whole section is male playing BB. Like taking samples of BB and playing it on keyboard. Isn't that cool? Isn't that super cool, man? That's so cool. So yeah, you have BB. This is so dystopian and funny. Why is it dystopian? I feel like it's cool. I feel like it's really cool. Of course, the sections where she's actually like singing, I could never. She's actually singing there. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, but BB is in one of the best, right? BB is actually like really cool vocally as well. I really like her vocal tone. A lot of the people in this concert are super talented. I'm like, how did I get here? I know I'm the organizer, but how the fuck did I get here? It was crazy. Gumi, I don't know if Gumi is still in chat, but if Gumi has anything to say about this section, she can. I'm really in love with the way that we ended up rendering this. Like the water with this song was such, like, I thought it was such a good introduction to Gumi. Cause I was like, she's a jellyfish. I can ruin the electronics if I want to, you know? I can ruin the electronics. It was lovely. I will say, this was another motion that we ended up having to re-record, like, once? Twice? I think it was once that we ended up having to re-record. I had to re-render it like 4 times, but we had to re-record it like once because the first one that we did, she had the same issue as Aramis, where like her feet were like planted. So it was really hard to clean up, and I was like, okay, I can re-record this. I can re-record this. I've legit never heard Gumi sing and thought she would do something cutesy, Mana/Tabigo like, and my jaw dropped during the whole performance. So deep, mature, soulful, confident. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so excited for more music projects from Gumi. Like, Gumi needs to become an idol ASAP, and I need tickets to her concert. Pretty much tomorrow. Like, I know she's not like a singing creator, but she's so good. She's such a powerhouse. Gumi! I swear, I listened to her sample when she was when she was applying. I actually didn't know Gumi yet. This is how I met Gumi, is working on this concert. For those of you who didn't know, this is how we met, this is how we became wives, and I listened to Gumi's sample, and it was basically that. I was like, okay, I know she's a, like, newer creator, she's up and coming, but, like, I gotta have her. She's like a must. Are you doing a second concert? it is in the plans. We have not started scouting yet. I want a few months to pass of like breathing room, especially since I have a lot of like personal projects to get through at the moment. What could the personal projects be? Ooh, ooh. Um, but when I get the chance, we will be scouting for another concert. Absolutely, because I want to do another one. I'm already thinking and like planning for the next one, and like thinking about the like mechanical things of the next concert. Hello, Sunset Ravens. But yeah, for this one, it was interesting how it started because I sat down and I was like, okay, I know how to make I know how to alter basic stages. I have stage assets. I know how to plug in motions. If I can figure out how to make an MMD motion for myself, then I can make concert renders. All I need to do is figure out music after that. And so I basically said, fuck it, we ball started scouting after I secured Mystic as mocap actors. Um, Instantly got the slimes as soon as I started scouting, and yeah, that was it. I was like, okay, it's time to do V Parade, and then it ended up lasting a year. And there were so many friendships. There were so many friendships formed. The dichotomy of Gumi out of pocket gremlin to powerful soulful voice. It's your what do they call it? What do they call it? The it's like a dichotomy but like different. It's like kayfabe dichotomy. It's I don't know. Also, no friendships ruined. I mean, yeah, I doubt it would happen though. Like I real talk, I find myself to be a really kind of good judge of character most of the time. And so most of the people I end up choosing for projects um become really 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 close because I just end up choosing good people, and I'm also kind of like an understanding person to work with just generally. I I don't take things that seriously most of the time. It's not life or death for me, so like if something comes up, I'm not going to like press it. I came into this concert with kind of the mentality of like if I need to, I will do everything. If staff gets too busy and if staff doesn't volunteer, I will still do this. I will still find a way to do this, right? Twig's judgment abilities are in question after these dating games. I'm just saying. Okay, dating is different. Dating is different. Okay, I might date toxic people, but my friends are really good people. Less life or death, more oh no, Desu. I'll still figure out a way to do it. Yeah, literally. I it's literally like a oh yeah, if you need to like drop out, I will figure it out. Basically. And that happened a few times, and it was okay. Because I came in with that expectation of like I am ultimately kind of the project lead here, and I'm ultimately kind of the drive that's making this thing happen. If something falls through, I need to figure it out, basically. Sorry, can't help it. No, friendship is magic. Don't let anyone dissuade you. What concert? We're reviewing the concert that I released literally like a day and a half ago. Go watch the concert. If you have not seen the concert, literally stop watching here and go watch the concert because it's much better of an experience. My wives are in it. Leah! Leah! Okay, we weren't lying. We weren't lying when we said that like Leah didn't choose the fuckboy songs. Okay, let me expose Leah. So Leah didn't only choose fuckboy songs for this concert, right? But let's see. What were the songs that Leah chose? Just a sunny day for you, which Leah actually ended up covering on her own. Boy for the Weekend, which actually happened. Double Take, which arguably a fuckboy song. And I Want to Be a Slave, which was in the concert. Ryoko ended up choosing Slave and Boy for the Weekend. So Ryoko did have a hand in Leah being a fuckboy, but it was like a 3 out of 4 chance. There was one chance at Leah not being a fuckboy. The others. I'm back. Welcome back. Want to shout out Gumi and Rosie specifically for completely changing the recording process and still killing it. Yes! Yes, because, like, Mail also had to, like, go through and coach a bunch of people on, like, how Mail likes to be given recordings. And so that was a thing. But yeah, the fuckboy allegations. This was interesting because, I will reveal that I did Leah's mocap for both songs. And it wasn't this song. It was the other. Well, this song was interesting because Leah actually kind of gave me, like, hand choreography. She, like, sat with me and was like, okay, on this word I want you to do this, and on this word I wanted you to do this. And I was like, okay, I can do that. But on the other song, where Leah had me, like, grabbing my Leah, I can't believe Leah made me do that. Twig a fuckboy 2 noted. Wait, I don't have the noted emote. Soon. Next stream you'll have it. I accidentally leaked a future cover plan of Leah's by making a joke about the most fuckboy song I could. It's okay. It happens. But seriously, Leah's voice goes crazy on both of these songs. Leah's voice goes insane on both of these songs. Yeah, crazy. Okay, you had Mystic. As I said, this is impressive, this clip. Because we only had one set of tracking, you guys. This was recorded, like, 2 separate instances. How we recorded this, they did the dance, like, 3 times. They did a practice round, and then Ryoko did the dance with Sachi next to her, right? And Sachi was just making sure that Ryoko was in time. And then Sachi put on the trackers and recorded. It was crazy. You should watch Cure from Alien Stage. I actually have a whole VOD reacting to all of Alien Stage. I do kind of want to do a cover. You have to be bold to dance a legendary song like September and then gamble paid off. Yeah, they fucking killed it. Also, credits to the choreographers. It's on the screen at the beginning of the song. Used alternate takes on Boy for the Weekend to double the vocals at the end of the lines for emphasis. Oh my god, we're getting cool male factoids. Okay. Noodle and I were drinking a lot of water during Leah's song. As you should. But yeah, playing hot potato musical chairs with the burning hot tracker. No, literally, that is how this was recorded. And the fact that they were at least a little bit in time, like, that's crazy. That they weren't actually, like, physically dancing with each other. Did you know I was singing in that song I was singing Till's part. Huh? Huh? Like a cover? Okay. This is the song where Mana was floating all over the place and we had calibration issues. This was the demon song. This was the see, you can even see it there. It was the demon song. This was the best take of it we got. It was crazy. But yeah. Also, at the end of the song, you'll notice Sachi like twerks. I think that's like one of the ways that you can tell Mystic recorded one of the songs is if the character twerks at the end, it's probably one of the Mystic girls. They were twerking it up. They were having the time of their life. Mana trying to dodge the spotlight deserves to be like... That's so real. Mana's crazy accurate as a singer. More accurate than almost anyone else I've ever worked with. Yeah, she's like insane. Oh, there goes the twerk. Hi. We're Pisty Cream. I'm Sachi, your groovy. Yeah, they could not. I will also say, during this recording, Mail got the full unedited version of this MC segment. This like 1 to 2 minute MC segment was originally something like 10 minutes. And at one point, like they were like, Mail, we love you, Mail, we're sorry, Mail. And then at one point, like, Ryoko started, like, putting on a southern accent and was like, Lord have mercy. It was crazy. That recording is something, it is in the vaults, man. That shit, I'm, like, dying in the background. It was recorded on the same mic. It was so much. They have so much energy. They need release the director's cut. Oh Lord, my goodness, that recording. And Aramis was also in the room when they were recording this as well. So, because Aramis had traveled to me for something. So, God. That shit was insane. I was like, damn. Everyone was constantly like, yeah, it was, that recording was probably one of, like, we kept a hold of a lot of the bloopers. I want to record some of the bloopers from this concert, but we kept a hold of a lot of the bloopers from this concert, and that was one of the major ones, because it was like, hi, I'm Pisty Cream. What is Skeleton favorite snack? Calcium. But yeah, that...
Confident purple idol. We're an original...
Spare ribs, that's pretty good. But yeah, this one, yeah, she was dodging everything, man. This one was also recorded at the end of that really long day. And also, Hitori was pre-scheduled to attend this mocap session, like call, but Hitori was in a really difficult time zone because Hitori is like based in Asia. So she actually missed her alarm and was not here for the recording. It was crazy. Did you know that I was singing the song Cure with my friend? I didn't know. If you tag me in a post with the cover, I will listen to it. Maybe not on stream, but I will listen to it. But yeah, this was at the end of the day, and Hitori missed her slot. And so I like showed it to her after, and I was like, well, this is what we recorded. Are you okay with this? And she was like, it is exactly what I wanted. There goes the twerking. Can you tell who mocapped this? They twerked. Oh my god. This was another one that we didn't have mocap direction for. So I was just like, learn as much of the dance as you can and improvise. That being said, Bibi was she had a big hand in the way that like her songs were mixed and stuff. If they're twerking, Mystic work. Hitori did a phenomenal job. The harms over the entire thing took a bit to figure out. Yeah, that is true. I ended up helping Mail with some of the harms for Hitori, trying to figure them out, because that song is not an easy song. That song is a really, 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 really hard song. It is both fast, and it has like 3-part harms, and it's a Vocaloid song, so it's also like weird tonally. It was a lot. You did great too. I'm glad I could have helped. I tried my best, bro. Thank you so much for figuring it out. Thank you so much, BFF. Oh, BFF for figuring it out. I was like, what? Before? Mail delivery subsystem harms cause no harm. Yeah. Vocaloids don't have to breathe. Yes, but people do. You know what also doesn't have to breathe? Multiple takes. Multiple takes don't have to breathe. But yeah, this was a crazy song. I feel like it turned out so good. This is like one of my favorite songs in the entire concert, personally. I feel like it just slaps. It's just a bop. It's a bop, and like the dancing on this one is so good. This one, we had a lot of difficulties with Tabigo's arm. And Tabigo actually wasn't really happy with it. I was supposed to re-record this song, but it was one of the last things that we mocapped overall, and I didn't have time to re-record it. I could not fit it in my schedule, and I felt so bad. Challenge, disappearance of Hatsune Miku, because there's definitely no time to breathe in that song. Yeah, that's true. Question, how many bloopers were in the concert? Oh god! Okay, if you think about it in the fact that we recorded and like produced this concert over an entire year, it's at least 1 blooper a month, if not 3. It's at least 1 to 3 bloopers. Tabby doesn't need to be tuned. She's literally flawless on pitch. Yeah, apparently in the finale, you couldn't tune her because she just sounded robotic if you tuned her. Like, if you tuned her, she was too perfect. Which is insane. But also Tabby is not proud of like any of these performances. Every time I show it to her, she's like, oh, but I had like tonsillitis when I recorded it, and no one can tell. No one can tell. She sounds like $1 million even when she's sick. It's crazy. She is a super strong vocalist, and she's actually, I knew her for such a long time. And this was like one of my first times working with her. But we had like a mutual friend a really long time ago. This is Tabby this is Tabby debuffed. She was sick when she recorded this. Both of her songs, actually. Which is insane. Debuffed Tabby. Oh, you can tell who recorded that one!
I'm going about over the shadows.
Oh my god, it's my wife! It's my wife! It's my wife! Tubby Seiken just after eating cereal sounds better than I ever will. Yeah, no, I feel that. Gumi, do you have anything to say about this song? This is a song that Gumi actually originally recorded previously before this concert as one of her first covers like ever. I believe this cover is still up on your channel, right, Gumi? But like Mail actually completely redid the instrumental for this song. It is insane. That's Mail on guitar. That is the snail guitar. Meow 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 meow. She did so good, and the pink lighting too. She looks just like a shoujo character here with like all the particles. This is one of my favorite renders. Both of Gumi's renders are like super good and I'm so jealous. Hello, Terrence! Hello! But yeah, both of Gumi's renders turned out really well. And like, the instrumental is so good. Gumi, you have such a good voice. You need to do more covers. Yeah, you need to do more covers, Gumi. I wonder what's on the horizon. Now, I was also neurotic about the ending. Yeah, I mean, I feel like so the songs where we were a lot more specific on what we wanted actually turned out so good. It turned out so good, bro. Mail guitar, I don't hear of it. It's snail guitar. Oh yeah, Mail delivery subsystem in chat did the guitar on this, and Mail is a snail, so snail mail. Snail mail guitar. Such a beautiful parallel. The rain falling in her first song, the light particles rising in the second. Yeah. Gumi and Zero duet. Oh, I wonder how that would work. Cause their vocal range gap is much further than I am. But yeah. Okay. Time for the problem child. Oh god. Oh god, this song stressed me and Mail the fuck out. Oh god. 'Cause I learned this song wrong. I learned this song completely wrong. When I learned it, I learned the rhythms completely wrong. I felt so bad cause Mail had to slice this song so up until I like finally was able to record like 4 re-records on a bunch of. I'm sorry, Twig. This was so. No, it was so much work for you, Mail. All I needed to do was slot in the re-recording. It's my fault. My recording schedule's like shit. But oh my god. It's fine though. It turned out really good. And like Mail is on the background vocals on this too, and it was like my first time singing with Mail. I convinced Mail to sing with me later too. I'm gonna do it again. Watch me do it again. I'm gonna get Mail to sing with me. But yeah, I feel like if I did this song again, like Hadaga suki to ori yoru wo yasashiku dakishimeru, like I would sound so much better. But when this was like the beginning of like me learning how to sing and how to use my voice. It's crazy. That sounds so on par with your Scuff brand learning it wonky the first. No, literally okay, to be fair, the song has like really weird rhythms and it doesn't make sense for the way that Japanese is spoken. And so like Gacht is weird in the song and the weirdness did not descend upon me, and because I could not emulate Gacht's weirdness, I ended up singing the song weird myself. Don't forget the cursive singing. What the oh yeah, yeah. Cause Gacht goes Yoru mo yasashiku and it's like Dakishimeru Sora ga so to Mayonichi deru kara Kaze no zawa meki ba yumi osugi. Like he sings in Japanese cursive is the best way I can describe it. It's avant-garde and vocals presentation and flow, not easy in the slightest. Twig sang it properly pronounced instead of cursive singing, which completely changed the rhythm. Yeah, literally, that is what happened. I sang it properly and it fucked everything up. And it's something I struggle with in other songs too. Sometimes like songs will just be really weird about like how they chop up words, and I'll just be like, why did you split it that way? Because a lot of idol songs specifically have like really proper Japanese so that they're like really understandable and they're really easy to sing, but then like other Japanese songs are not straightforward at all. And so yeah, this was a challenge. Especially as me, like, just starting to get into the idol stuff, like, singing-wise, dancing-wise, I was, like, really well acquainted with it. But this was, like, this was not far after I recorded Hot to Go, basically, is the way I see it. So... yeah, we recorded these a long time ago. Also, these Vox are over just under 4 octaves in range if you hear the backing box. I have a 3 octave range, so I can't quite hit the, like, really deep parts. But yeah, it's crazy. This song, Hitori fucking slayed. This is like probably my second favorite song. Behind BB's second song, Psycho is such a fucking bop. And the mocap for this song was done in one take. We did this once, and Hitori was like, yeah, we can do this. I'm not revealing who did this mocap though. Not me singing Soda Pop, you're my little Soda Pop. I think was one of the first ones we finished for audio for. Probably, yeah. I think this was like right behind Mana's audios. I think this was right behind Kami-sama Hajimemashita. I think that was the order. But yeah, this turned out so well. Not revealing who did the mocap, squints to find twerking. Okay, not all of the Mystic songs have twerking. Okay, you'll never know. You'll never know who did this mocap. But yeah, we did this in one take. Hitori was there for this one. And we did it once. We were like, okay, we'll show it just to see, like, this wasn't choreography either. This was improvised. But we were like, okay, we'll do a test recording just so that you can see how it'll kind of look translated. And we show her the test recording, and it was this recording, and she was like, that's good. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. And it turned out so good, man. I was sitting in my chair and I was like, huh? What do you mean that's good? Because most of these mocaps, it took like 2 or 3 recordings the first time that we mocapped it to get it. But yeah, no, this one take. One take and that's it. You should listen to Fuyu no Hashi. Fuyu no Hashi. I've never heard of it. I may remember to listen to it later. Maybe. No promises. I don't promise things. That was my experience with her as well. When I asked if she was happy with the mix choices, she was like, yeah, that's good. He thought he is so chill. I love her so much. She's so supportive and so chill and such a powerhouse. When we were doing the mocap with her in call, she was like, slay! Like, she was going crazy. Oh my god, Rosie. Oh my god, this song. Can I guys... I know this stream, I haven't shown very many bloopers, but I need you guys to witness what was going on with this song. Because it was... Wow. This song, wow. Give me a moment. So, there's a part in this song where she goes, whoa. And I think Mail was having like a crisis or something. Or maybe Mail was dealing with like mental burnout and needed something to figure something out to like keep themselves, you know, sane. But let me grab where is it? Bro? I'm scrolling for it. Bye guys, bye! Have a good day! Where the fuck is it? Oh yeah, Q Kuda Harms. Our names for audio files were also crazy. Oh god. I'm trying to find it. How many versions are you going to dig out? I think there's at least 4 as they multiply. Can you find the one with the most woes and tag me in it? It's okay if not. I'm trying to scroll. Do you remember like what or it would have been after Flyers, absolutely, right? I don't know because Psycho's right there. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely after Shelter and Dreamscape. God. Oh my god. So, what was happening was miraculously, Mail's computer got infected with whoa. And so Mail would just insert that randomly into into the thing. Most of this is idle. But I need God, where's the Canaria? Where is the Canaria? Did I ever send out the 3-part harmony version? I don't know. Maybe not with the woes. Is it this? No, there's no woes. There's no woes. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to search specifically for it. Has sound. Okay. Whoa. Unfortunately, the woes are multiplying and I'm not sure how to fix it.
Whoa. Whoa.
This is what we were saying when we were like, the woes are multiplying, bro. they would just like they would just multiply, bro. Every time they sent a new one, it would just be more whoa. It didn't make it into the final, obviously. But yeah. Oh, woes virus. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the... As I said, I mocapped both of Leah's songs. So I will admit that this is me. And Leah did in fact make me do that. And also that kick is me. I'll take credit for the kick. This is incredibly cursed knowledge. That's what you came to the stream for, okay? I'm giving you the cursed knowledge. Also, Mail didn't do all of the guitar or all of the instrumental for this, but, Mail did indeed do guitar ad-libs on top of this. I will get the brain bleach. You are not getting a version of Twig's model doing this dance. That is... Also, do you guys remember the, like, mocap woes video? Yeah, some of that was, from recording V-Parade. Some of those are bloopers from V-Parade. Yup. Things are coming together! I've been working so long on this shit! When Twig says she has things behind the scenes, she has things behind the scenes. Leah absolutely killed this thing. Yeah, she didn't ask me for the kick. I thought it would be like a good addition. I was like, yeah, that's about accurate. Also, like, watching Mail cook with Leah on this, on like how to make it like stylistically good, was really interesting to watch because like Mail thought of the idea to have like the reverb a dead shot. Yeah, where it like cuts off and like kind of barks. I guess it's how I would describe that sound. It's really good. Aramis also recorded his own mocap for this part. Again, same day. His feet are still glued to the floor. We still love him. But yeah. I also ran all of. Also, shout out to Flyers again. Shout out to the scream I scrumped during movie night. This isn't V-Parade related. Well, I guess it is. So, I was trying my best not to spoil any of the like V-Parade setlist because, you know, there's a whole thing in the V-Parade server of like, please do not leak the setlist or any of the things that we're working on in this server. And so it was movie night one night in the Discord server, and I hear this song, not knowing it was an anime opening. We're watching Death Parade, and I scream. I scream before I can stop myself. Because I was like, I know this song! And then I had to stop myself from saying anything. I was like, yeah, I love this song! Twig trying not to leak things. Impossible level 9,000. Okay, I also ran all of Leah's vocals through an overdriven tube amp. Yeah, Mail was doing a lot of crap with like, I won't say crap. Crap sounds derogatory. Mail was doing a lot of cool stuff with gear throughout this entire thing. That was insane. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I don't know how you end up doing all of this shit. It's funny on a free time, no stream chill moment. I still give you psychological pain via you unable to leak song. Yeah, I screamed and then I realized that the V Parade set list wasn't out yet and that V Parade wasn't out yet, and so I was like, shut the fuck up, Twig, shut the fuck up. That was so funny. Beep, beep. Fun fact, when Aramis was recording the mocap for this, I was dancing next to him in my chair because I actually know a choreography to the song, but it's not the one that Aramis is doing. Aramis came up with his own choreographies for his songs, which is crazy. What's Mail's link at the name is impossible to Google. Mail's YouTube. Let me grab Mail's YouTube. Mail cannot hide from any of you because I will plug Mail, much to Mail's dismay. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Everyone subscribe to Mail right this moment, as you should. The god, the goat himself. I would know because I had to search that up for a solid 20 minutes. Yeah, so this MC segment also has a blooper. Which I think Mail got the blooper as well. Leah, for some reason, disconnected from the call in the middle of us recording this. So there's a moment which gets cut out where we're like, Leah? And then she comes in, and you don't know in the recording what we heard because it's like a Discord entrance sound, but Leah's Discord entrance sound at the time was something like, he's in your walls, but I'm in your balls. And we all just fucking die. We all die of laughter. It's crazy. It's insane. Yeah. But yeah, we were actually in call recording this. And then shout out to Levino, who on very short notice, this was a rushed commission because we were trying to figure out the last song, the finale. I was having trouble syncing mocap for it. Because I was supposed to be in like a silly little trio, and we were supposed to record 3 motions and then like have those motions be echoed and then do like camera work. We ended up not being able to do that because of time constraints and things like that, and so we were like sitting down, and I was sitting with Aramis, and we were like, what do we do? Aramis was thinking about doing the music video, and I was like, okay, but you're busy. I was thinking about doing a Otage motion and having everyone rendered in Otage, but then I was busy, and so we ended up just commissioning. I ended up just commissioning Levino, who on very short notice did this MV. I think they did it in about like 2 weeks, which is incredible, and I'm incredibly thankful for them being able to accept a rush commission like that and have it with so many people in it. It was crazy. And it ended up being really good. Ended up having to edit each person's audio in a separate project individually and then import the finished versions into a completely different project. Yes, because there were so many tracks in this song that it killed Mail's laptop. It killed Mail's computer. Which is crazy. It is crazy, bro. I also, because it's I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about the amount of bloopers from this song. Because it's a big group song, I helped out Mail, and I was like, I need to time all of the takes to be, like, on beat. But I didn't do it with a metronome, I literally did it by ear. And also, Ramus and I ended up having very similar voices. So you can actually hear in the background, we're cheering, Jizo, Fire, Fiber, Wiper, but we sound like the same person. Which is crazy. This was close to 100 tracks. Yeah, it was a lot of tracks. Because there were like 9 talents. There was also the backing track. There was the original track. A lot of talents had multiple takes, and then we all had like cheering takes as well. You did a very good job. Saved me so much time. I'm glad that like me doing that by ear didn't fuck you up even more. But in me doing that thing where I was like, I'm gonna comp all of these for, well, I didn't even comp it. I just aligned everything for male. I came across this thing, which I got prior permission from Leah to play this. But let me has sound. Okay, where is this? Where is the, okay. Yeah, so during this finale, this is one of Leah's takes. Leah learned this song like right before she recorded it the first time, and recorded it like at 2 in the morning when she was like asleep. And so she doesn't even remember recording this, which makes it so much funnier. Mind you, I do have prior permission to share this, but
Ooh da, ooh da, ooh da, ooh da. Ah, まだ行かない。ooh da, ooh da, ooh da, ooh da. Ah, まだ行かない。いつ行くの？今でしょ。あー、じゃあ行くぞ。タイガー、ファイヤー、ダイバー、ファイバー、ダイバー、ファイバー。
じゃあ。I die every time I heard. Like, I was sitting there timing all of these things. Mind you, the beginning of this song. Where is it? It was completely offbeat, so I had to ask her to do a retake, but I called her. I physically called her to be like, Leah, what have you done? And then I start sorting through all of the other takes, and they're all like that. It's just how she learned the song. And so I was like, don't even worry about it, baby girl. You should have seen what I did with Breeze. But yeah, that's a bunch of stories from the concert. I hope you guys enjoyed that deep dive on Twig's madness trying to put this concert together. I may have snuck a heavily processed version of that into the final mix. It actually helped to fill out. That's really cool, actually, that you included it. I just can't get over the Itsuki no ima desho. Yeah. But yeah, the whole concert, that was an experience. I am so excited to do this again, but also so tired. I assume you guys understand how I could feel, putting all of this out here. Like, yes, my concert, it is done. This is this is all of the things that happened with it. But yeah, Twig, you're a miracle worker. I am not a miracle worker. Anyone could have done what I did. You could have done what I did. In fact, you still can do what I did. Anyone could have done what I did. It literally may have been a lot of work, but like literally it's not hard. Making concerts aren't hard. I don't want anyone to think that VTuber concerts are hard, because if you think that they're hard, then you're never gonna pursue doing one, and I feel like everyone should, even if you can't get into a V parade that I do, I don't want you to be dissuaded from doing a concert. Ever. Because it is a really good way of like learning how to do things, and it's like really cool. Really cool. So let's look at some thoughts about V Parade. You said it was fantastic. F in chat says I was terribly fabulous. Some of the interludes made me chuckle, others made me cringe so nice that I wanted to scratch my face out. I love being cringe. Being cringe is so good. Best creative advice, just make the thing. Yeah, exactly. Just make the thing. Always just make the thing. The thing is worth making, so you should make the thing. Gumi says, kiss, and I kiss Gumi back. Come here, Gumi, let me kiss you. Mwah. It was amazing. Thank you, Ruka. Yeah, next time I will have a lot more knowledge on like how 3D things work, because again, this was before my Blender streams that I started working on V Parade, you guys. This was before. I did not know what the fuck I was doing for the majority of it. I barely even knew Unity. I didn't even know Unity, now that I think about it. I didn't even learn Unity until after I learned Blender. So yeah, I knew jack shit about 3D, but I knew enough to be able to render things. That's all I needed. If you can render something in MMD, you can make a concert. Just saying. It's worth learning how to do. Did Gumi have to file restraining order for Mana taking a nibble? I believe that they are now living harmoniously as two of my wives. I believe that they are now, like, girly pops together, you know? Like, seafood girly pops. Except turtles are not seafood. Jellyfish are seafood, but I will not be eating my wife. Did Mail get a uniform? Don't give me ideas for next time. Oh, goodness. Don't give me ideas. Turtles are also seafood? I thought turtles were endangered. I hope turtles are not seafood. Oh, no. Don't give me ideas. Don't like in-person concerts, but this virtual one was absolutely wonderful to witness. Yeah, I saw a lot of you guys were like, this is the first concert where I was actually like nodding my head along, and I'm so honored that I gave you guys that experience, man. Different kind of turtle, I guess? Maybe. I feel like there are a lot of different species of turtle. Vocals were peak. I remember being like the BB piano song, wow, this is peak, along with Mana and Arama's song. Leah was a checks out for me, and you were peak, of course, Twig. I appreciate that, Rowlin. Everyone seriously worked so hard on the concert. There was also kind of like a tight deadline to record too, so like huge props to the talents. And I know they were also waiting a really long time to get their renders back as well. I want to really acknowledge like everyone seriously that worked on the concert, from talents to staff. Like, everyone worked so hard and waited so long to be able to see the final product that I'm just glad everyone was so excited about it, and I can't wait to do the next one, man. I'm already planning set lists. I'm already being like, ooh, what am I gonna sing next time? That being said, how many people do you guys think we should have in next V Parade? Do you guys think that the 9 was a good amount of people? Do you think we should try and have more VTubers in the next concert? Do you guys think that we should have less? There are perks and downsides to it. So like, obviously with 9, everyone had 3 songs. You had the 2 individual songs and then the finale. If we do less VTubers, then we can do more individual songs. So like each VTuber would get like 3 or 4 songs, and it would be more like a Taiban, where like everyone would have a set. More VTubers, each person would have like maybe 1 song, and there would probably be a time limit for the song. But there would be more variety that way. And then obviously there would be like an opening and an ending to kind of like unify everyone. I think 9 was good for 2 songs. Yeah, I feel like that it's a good like variety, and it also keeps you on the edge of your seat of like, oh, who's gonna be next? What are they gonna perform? You know? I might think about it though. It's either gonna be like 5, 7, 9, or like 12. It's gonna be one of those numbers next time. We'll see. I don't think I'll ever do like an Obake Pam style concert where it's like 50 VTubers. I don't think I have it in me, especially with the type of concert I do, where it's a 3D concert. I don't think I can do 50 VTubers in one concert. More VTubers will definitely increase audio production time, even for the same number of songs. Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to like use the same EQ and stuff. Also made a good total length for the concert. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like I want to keep the same amount of songs, regardless, but the amount of VTubers would change, if that makes sense. Like, the amount of songs would stay the same, but like how those songs are divided would change. I also like the way that we did the MCs, where it was like song, 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 MC, song, 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 MC. But I really want to make sure that the next MC segments that we do are 3D. That is my focus! That is my focus for next time. That's like my main thing that I want to improve is like group mocap. That being said, I still only have 1 set of Sime, so it's a little bit difficult because like you can't record multiple people at once, but I do really want to have that group mocap in there. The concert length was great. Good to know. Good to know. I'm glad I was not the only one. There are a lot of idol concerts where they can go easily for like 3 hours long. But a lot of those, their MC segments will be like a lot longer, and they'll also have TV size versions of the songs. By Christmas I will buy slime. Well, I really don't want it to depend on the talents to have mocap for at least for the concert. If I ever start like a idol group, yeah, every person will need tracking, but I feel like for the concert, I like having it the way that I had it with this year, where like people who normally wouldn't have access to 3D concerts would be able to do something like that through V Parade, even if they can't get tracking, even if they don't have a 3D model yet, because like if join V Parade provide you 3D model and then help you with mocap, you get concert. Good. Smile. The pacing was good. MC parts gave me a sec to breathe, but not too drawn out. Yeah, I feel like having the like 1 to 2 minute MCs are really good. My biggest wish for the next one is a performance by a certain mod who will remain nameless. That would be something incredible, but I think before that mod would be able to perform in V Parade, like that mod would have to get used to actually singing in front of people. I think that's the main thing with that mod, that we both know who we're talking about. I wonder if you can record in VR chat. I guess I'll try it. Okay, so like, here's the thing, Ruka. I actually don't have a VR headset. I cannot use my tracking in VR chat at all. I have 16-point slime tracking. None of it is in VR chat, ever. None of what I do ever is in VR chat, unless it's like a VR chat meetup. I will say, if you like VR chat concerts, there is a scene around that. I have a lot of friends actually who do live VR chat concerts, and they record their concerts in VR chat. It's just not how I do things, because I like to pre-render a lot. But if I ever do get a VR chat headset, I know that there's like 2 or 3 people that will be clamoring at my door, knocking on my door like, Twig, you're joining our concert series. Big shout out to Tenyo Yui and Blooming Wings. Blooming Wings is a VR chat idol group that actually does lives in VR chat. Tenyo Yui is a creator that does VR chat concerts. Those guys are incredible, and I don't know how Yui does it. She is such a hard worker, honestly. She throughout this entire process, we were like besties. We were like concert besties of like just despairing at both of our concerts and like trying to plan things and stuff like that, sharing progress and stuff. She's so supportive and I love her so much. Honestly, if you have not checked out Tenyo Yui yet, I know that like a lot of my audience would have heard of her by now because I do mention her, and she has been on like maybe a couple of streams so far. She's been in like a couple of my concerts as well. Absolutely incredible person. We love her. But yeah. That is the process of how V Parade was made. Yippee! I'm excited to start working on the next one already, bro. I'm already excited. I'm like, I want it to happen, but also I have the Minecraft event. Reminder that my Minecraft event is coming out. Reminder. Hey guys, have you heard of Vtopia, my Minecraft SMP that's gonna have 25 VTubers in it? I said I wasn't gonna make a VTuber concert with 25 VTubers, but guess the fuck what? I will sure as hell make a Minecraft server with that many VTubers in it. Yay, good luck and all the best in that. Yeah! I mean, I'm gonna end up streaming Minecraft a lot next month. I hope you guys forgive me for that. We'll probably still have a lot of, like, concert material because I'm still booked. I'm still booked for August, appearances and stuff. I'm not gonna reveal where I'm booked yet, because announcements have not gone out yet, but I am booked for things. I am still trying to get into things, so as things progress, I will probably continue doing like practice content and performance content and things like that. But yeah, the streams will likely shift over to Minecraft. And guess who is also in the Minecraft server? That's right, Zero. Whoa. I don't know if Zero's gonna join me in my conquest of becoming a Minecraft streamer, but who knows? You might see Zero switching over to Minecraft. Ooh, Minecraft. Yeah, there's gonna be a VTuber SMP, the Vtopia SMP that I'm starting. It's gonna be 25 VTubers, all with proximity voice chat in the actual Minecraft server, and it's gonna be really fun. It's a bunch of creators. Please check out my Twitter for the announcement. I will also post it here on YouTube, but I'm still like gathering everything to do that because right now I have a video, but I can't post a promotional video on YouTube without it being like a trailer, but it's like a weird format for YouTube, so I need to like make a flyer with all the information and all of the people on it, but like, you know. But yeah, starting next Monday, we will have the Vtopia SMP. Yuppie! New model? No, this is not a new model in the slightest. This is not a new model in the slightest. I do occasionally use this model, but yeah. Yup. Update on original music. I have progress. It will be soon that I will be recording for those. When will they get released? Probably next year. Be on the lookout for that. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Next year original music, 2026. Twig. Whoa. Cause yeah, I gotta record, I gotta choreograph, I gotta like start getting promotional materials together for that. Um, and yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Trying to think of if I have any other announcements. Oh yeah, cover coming soon as well. Cover coming soon. And performances in August. I didn't have that many performances this month, but they do resume next month. I took a little bit of a break this month because I had like 3 weeks in June where it was craziness. It was like Offkai and like 4 idol festivals and also someone's birthday. And so after that, I was like, I need to have like a couple of weeks where I'm not recording anything. But this week I'm going back to recording things. So, yippee! Twig back in the dance practice. Twig back in the recording booth. We're going. We're fucking zooming, man. And oh, the urge to make an idol unit. Oh, the urge. Oh, the urge to peer pressure my friends into getting 3D trackers and dance with me and do silly little original music in an idol unit. Can you imagine? That would be crazy. Sorry I couldn't see the concert. I was real busy. That's fine. The VOD will always be up. And also, oh, another announcement. All of the individual covers will be going out to the talents this weekend. So after that, you should be looking out on their pages for individual versions of their music as well. It's up to them and their posting schedules when they post it, but you should absolutely look out for it. Twog, let me lend you my mic. Look. Mail! No, seriously, for a while I was actually looking at getting like an IEM, a wireless IEM and mic setup because this is a Twig fact. Twig has been building her stamina of dancing while singing, and Twig is actually quite good at it nowadays. Twig can jog while she sings if she's really, really warmed up. So I'm looking at getting wireless mic, wireless IEM that works with my trackers. Specifically the IEM. Oh my god, can I tell you guys my woes? So I am a wireless earbud user. Okay? It is how I do the majority of my streams. It is how I operate in daily life. I am a wireless earbud user. I cannot wear them when I'm dancing because they will fling out of my ears. I cannot wear them when I'm learning dances on stream because guess what? The Bluetooth in them interacts with the system that carries my tracking over the Wi-Fi. So yes, I am seriously considering a wireless IEM system just to be able to dance with headphones in. Did I give you my wireless system recommendation? Also, custom IEMs are the way to go. They're just a bunch of money. I don't think you did. Please DM me so that I can pin it. Of course. Yeah, it is a lot of money. I feel like if I did something like that, if I did like wireless mic IEM setup, it would have to be on the throne. I'm sorry to offload it to you guys, but it would have to be a goal on the throne. Speaking of the throne, we do have a goal. You can see a goal up in the corner. As I said, original songs are almost finished. So original song number 3 is already on the way of being funded. That is the goal that we have up in the corner. If you ever feel like contributing towards Twig's music career, you can always contribute. It is okay. I have no idea what to say. That is okay. You can always vibe. My chat is full of lurkers all the time. Feel free to lurk. Don't go cheap on wireless. You'll regret it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I know that. Especially knowing that, like, it would have to be something that I can, like, adjust so that it doesn't interfere with my trackers. But it's... Anyways. Time to go into my YouTube studio and give you guys back your emotes. Are you guys happy? Are you guys ready for your emotes to come back? Twig Crisis. Okay. This is gonna be a fun game of, does Twig remember which emotes are named what? Okay, where are my... Yes, the secrets folder. And then the members folder. This should be it. There we go. Okay. Twig happy. There we go. Twig buff. There we go. Twig scheme. There we go. Twig sigh. Okay. Oh wait, is that... That isn't Twig scheme, that's Twig smirk. This is Twig scheme. And then this is Twig smirk. And then this is Twig notes. Where are my Twig notes? Oh, it's in this folder. Okay, Twig notes. Where is Twig weh? There is Twig weh. And where is Twig pain? Yes, Twig pain. Okay. Emotes have been replaced. They should have been replaced. Yes, they have been replaced. Refresh! For you now have emotes. Refresh, for the emotes hath come onto you. Come upon you. The emotes have. 07 idle sticks, you shall be missed like the cats. Do you guys prefer the sticks or the cats? The sticks will return anytime that I have a concert. But the Yes, welcome back the emotes. Yes, yes. You all starved. You all starved for your emotes. Only some of them loaded for you. Try reloading again. You all went starving for your emotes. I can't believe it's been so long since I've seen all the emotes. Yeah, we don't normally use all of the emotes actually. I feel like there are 3 very commonly used emotes and the other ones, not so much. Besides, you guys don't normally type with emotes. Not all the time. 0 maybe. Do you have more slots now because of all the gifteds? Do I? Let's see. 3 more members are needed to have another emote. Where is the 0 emote? That is on 0's channel, I believe. I can add the 0 emote if 3 more members join, but please do not spend money on me. You guys spent $100 on me between Twitch and here. This no, bad, goomy, horrible, and malicious. You know why that sucks? Because you don't know if it'll stay 3 by the time that YouTube registers tomorrow. You don't know if someone will cancel tomorrow. And if someone cancels, then it's like, oh fuck, it was actually 4. You know, like, we've tried aiming for more emote slots and it's always been like, it's always been fucked. If only I had money. Please do not feel pressured to spend money, Ralin. You guys have spent so much on me this month. There was a hype train on Twitch. Do not tell me that you want to spend money right now, okay? None of you should be spending money. You guys do that bullshit at the concert, and then you guys fucking God damn it, you guys. I'll unmember because of Twissy. Hey, don't go insulting my Twissy. Okay? That is a very beautiful body part. Okay? Rollin, can I commission you? You know what, Male? Male, why are you allergic to money? Why won't you let me pay you? Not yet, Male, not yet. I said hypothetically. Twissy. Yeah. I said what I said. Please do not clip. Please. Oh. Man. What's the next stream? Oh, I guess it would be the meal prep stream, right? Are you guys excited to see my dumpling technique where I fill a piping bag with dumpling filling and use a food processor to mince shrimp because I'm lazy? Because you have more need of money than me. You have great plans. Well, plans can be achieved over time. I do not need my viewers to pour their money into me. That is not something I need to do. Please don't attempt to make the Mountain Dew pie again. No, I will be making dumplings. I will be making very normal, very delicious dumplings that you can put in soups. You can fry them. You can eat them. You can steam them. You can toast them. You can there's so many different things that you can do with a shrimp dumpling. So many different things that you can do with a shrimp dumpling. And I'm ready for you guys to judge me. Because guess the fuck what? I did not buy a knob of ginger. You know what I did? I bought Mountain Dew dumplings. Don't tempt me with a good time. I will make Mountain Dew soup. Hi, Clayton. Thank you for the membership. Don't spend money on me! Stop it! You didn't even send a message! You didn't even use the TTS with that! You just... Well, time to give Twig a membership. Ah! Clayton, save me my sanity. Clayton, no. Clayton, bad. Clayton, why? Clayton, no. Clayton! Clayton, why?
0_0.
Thank you. I hope the emote slots will open. 0. I've already grounded you. For the gift subs. And then that better have not been on your credit card, you bitch ass. 0, I swear to God. 0. I squint. It better not be. It better fucking not be. Okay, we're adding another emoji. What do you want? Do you guys want the 0 emote? Wait, Rollin, did you make the 0 emote? Rollin, do you mind if I... Wait, who did the 0 emote? 0, who made your Tainari 0 emote? I wonder who made that. Okay, Rollin, do I have your permission to upload that emote as an emote on the channel? And if so, what would you like it to be named? It is okay if not? If you would rather not? Okay, Okay, we're uploading it. What would you like it to be named? It has to be started with Twig. Zero flop. Okay, we'll do Twig Z flop. Z flop. Z. You know what? No, we're calling it Zegative. Because you guys are the Zegative ones. There we go. Enjoy your newfound zero emote. Twig mod. Enjoy the Zegative one. He's so small. He's so small. Someone please send it for me. You got it. You got it, baby girl. Now Zero can express his pain in his own specific way. It's the only emote Zero will ever use. Y'all are very welcome for this. Yes, everyone say thank you to Rollin and also promise to give Rollin all of your money when Rollin opens commissions. Rollin, you have permission to advertise your comms when you open them. Absolutely. Because you deserve all of the praise and all of the recognition. Woo, negative representation in Twigtopia. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like our communities are separate enough that, like, you have Zegative ones that are, like, separate from Twigtopians, but there is a large overlap there as well. I would never self-promote. You should, though. I want to know when your commissions are open, Rollin. This is a selfish desire. Thank you so much, Clayton and Zero and Rollin. Yes, and also, you guys are twig-phobic for spending money on me. I cannot believe the amount of money that all of you guys have spent on me this month. You should be ashamed. Over half of it was Spacey. Spacey in particular should be grounded. Thrown into prison. I understand the Zero language. That is very offensive. Huh? What do you mean, the Zegative ones? That's his community. Zegative ones. Twig-phobic. Yeah, twig-phobic. Thank you, Clayton and Zero, for spending money for letting this motion at Zero flop be an amount. I feel like this is gonna be like the cat. Like, it's not a Twig branded emote, but it, like, we can't get rid of them. Ever. Like, they're permanent forever. Like, they don't match the scheme, but they are there forever. And it's another pain emote for you guys for whenever I do something questionable. Whenever I start singing Golden Shower, you guys are now up to 4 pain emotes to express your discontent. You guys are not breeding? You guys are not beating the masochism allegations. Oh! I forgot. I forgot of another announcement. This probably won't be streamed on my channel because it will be very late. But if you guys are not following Junkin Palm, the world-renowned VTuber extraordinaire, who is very cool and very snazzy and gives such good old man vibes, please do subscribe to him. Because as was announced on Twitter, when your Oshi says you'll never breathe. Someone never clipped that. Never fucking clipped that. That's such a good clip, and I wouldn't hate you, but oh my god, I would hate you, you know? But Junkin Palm has a open invitational Uma Musume tournament that I will... Too late, I already... You better not have. There's a Uma Musume tournament, horse girls. Horse girls. I have been training my horse girls. I am so fucking cooked. Oh, there are so many talented people in that fucking tournament, and I am only lasting maybe one race. So please look out for Junkin Palm. Bro is really cool and really snazzy for putting on the tournament, and I am super excited to learn from other trainers how to make a Giga Chad Uma Musume. Which, if you don't speak Japanese, that just means horse girl. Yes, the name of the game that I play religiously is Horse Girl Pretty Derby, and I am unashamed of it. Uma Musume. Do you guys I wonder if next calendar stream, if I put an Uma Musume calendar against an actual horse calendar, which one will win? We shall see. The calendar streams are gonna go crazy. I am still going strong on the Fruits Basket calendar. This month is the boar character. I forget her name. Tedora? Is it Tedora? Tetora? Kyo's beloved. Well, not Kyo's beloved, but the person who beloveds Kyo. Should I start my Twig Clips arc? I will not stop you, but just know that if you do, I will find you. Look at how Cass ended up. Why are you guys depressed and speaking zero language? What do you mean? I don't... Zegative ones, I guess? Well, so the Zegative one title, came from a Portal stream, I believe, and Zero was losing his mind. The character development is wild. I would never be a streamer. I could never be an idol. I will never be a horse girl. I hate that. I actually hate that. I need to go. Thank you for a lovely concert and a wonderful project for all of last year. Thank you so much, Mail. I'm so excited to work with you again. And if you haven't already, make sure to fill out the exit survey in the V-Parade Discord for all of you staff and talent in the Discord. Yes. They're saying depressed stuff in the language. What, Zegative ones? I mean, it's because they're suffering constantly, obviously. -1, then we replace it into Z for Zegative1, yes. Totally not planning on starting clip from the Discord mod streams. Snowy, you have it out for me. Snowy, you have it out for me. What the fuck? I did see something cool on one VTuber's channel. I really want to... I want to feature Cass on my channel. Because Cass has a lot of clips of me. I want to put Cass's channel under, like, clippers. Because I've seen other VTubers do that, and I would really like to recognize Cass for the amount of clipping that Cass has done. Cass is crazy with it. Whatever are you talking about, our lovely Madam President? I swear to God. I swear to God. Would love to for people to perceive Cass more. Yeah, I feel like Cass deserves it, honestly. I would really like to start spotlighting clippers. Seriously. It's a lot of work. A time to run. No, you will never outrun me. You are a mod. I have your YouTube. Joke's on you. I have upgraded you to mod status. Zeep, Zlorp, beep, zoop, beep, beep. Very insightful of you. Zlorp, boop, beep, boop, bop, beep. Yes, I agree. I agree. You cannot run, Cass. Yes. Get loved. Get perceived. I do like how expressive my live 2D is. I like how when I use this for like chatting streams, which I know whenever it's gonna be a chatting stream, you guys can actually see kind of like how you can see the gears turning in my head as I talk, and you can see how like mischievous I am when I you can see Live 2D looks so judgmental sometimes, and it's because I'm just a mischievous little shit, bro. I'm so mischievous. Look at me. You can't catch me, Zero. I have more cardio experience than you. I mean, that's probably true. Zero is quite literally allergic to cardio. I I don't know what it is about like gym bros. Why? Okay, Zero, can you explain this to me? Why do men who lift weights hate cardio so much? I know that cardio is hard. Cardio in my mind is harder than lifting weights. As someone who's done both, like lifting weight is lift heavy thing, put back down, lift heavy thing, put down, back down, break. Okay, heavy thing again, put back down. And you still get like a good workout, but like cardio, I guess it's harder, right? Because like you have to worry about your breathing. It's so boring. How is it boring? How is cardio boring when lifting weights is not boring? Cardio is stuff like running, like, you know, traveling. It's stuff like hiking, you know, traveling. It's stuff like dancing, you know, learning. It's stuff like fencing, you know, stabbing. As someone that's been in the gym as both genders, this male scene is so full of quiet judgment as well. It is? Huh? I mean, I can kind of get that because every time I step into a gym and I like go to the weightlifting area, I feel judged. And I don't even have that like societal male pressure on me. I'm going to walk. I hope no one tries to stop me. Yeah. I hike, I tennis, I have played so many sports, but I just hate running. Well, I mean, everything that is not running, you don't have to run to have cardio. Need purpose for the running. You have a silly little brain that wants to be tricked into running. It's crazy that there's like a bunch of judgment in the gym though. That's kind of why I like that guy in Date Everything who's just like super positive, like super encouragement. It's really cool. I like it. Elevator about to go break, so now I have to climb 20 flights of stairs every day. Gotta get my cardio in. See, this is why I couldn't live in New York. Not to call you out, Rollin, but this is why I could not live in New York. That and the roaches. That's why I run in circles. No one uses the track. Gotta be away from people. Oh yeah, tracks is really nice. I really want to get into running, but I'm like super concerned because my joints are not that good. But like running is one of the best ways to build endurance for performances. There are like, I don't know how much you guys know about like training for performances and stuff, but conditioning for idols is actually kind of interesting. You actually do have to work out if you want to end up being able to sing and dance at the same time. So like some people will do like planks while they're singing. Some people will run while they're singing. There's like, I know I mentioned this show before, but I was watching this show where it was like a bunch of idols. It was an idol group that had lost members, and they were auditioning for new members to rebrand into a new idol group. Not so much like a Jin situation, but like a new, like rebrand with new members. And during the audition process, like they had the dudes like running for like I don't know the distance. I think it was like 100 meters. and then they would take a break, and then they would do like 50 sit-ups, and then they would do 50 push-ups, and then they would do planks, and they would do that every day before dance practice, and then they would dance practice for like 8 hours. And I see that, and I'm like, wow, that looks like fun. I am broken. Stair machine is a special kind of suffer positive. See, I've never really struggled with stairs though, because most of my like a lot of my childhood I was on a hill. And so I would like bike up and down hills just constantly, and so like my calves are like nutty. my calves are fine. My thighs are fine. My legs fine. Probably one of the most muscular parts of my body are my legs. So, you know. You can try running in the pool as it's less load on the joints. That's true. But also that means I have to get into the pool. I do not wish to bathe in people water. Even if the people water has chlorine in it. I don't want to take baths with the general public. I don't trust that. I feel like if I were to go swimming, I would want my own pool that I know who's been in it and what has happened with it, but obviously that's not happening. I like to climb the height of the Empire State Building. It's fun. I've never attempted that. I've actually never been able to do like monkey bars and stuff even as a kid. As like I have always been more of a legs person than an upper body person. People soup, ew. C0 gets me. Same, my squats were easy to get to high weights. It took forever for my upper body. Yeah, my upper body is like super underdeveloped, but I'm trying to get better at it. I've been doing push-ups. I've also been doing planks, but you know. Leg day every day. Yeah, literally. I mean, it helps when you're like walking everywhere as well. I find. Like, just walk, nerd. Stop taking your car and just walk. She says from a city. Like, I know a lot of Americans can't walk, but just walk, nerd. Just walk, forehead. That's how you work out. Just walk places. Go on a walk. Enjoy a walk after lunch, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you guys are excited for the week. I don't know when the meal prep is gonna be, but it's gonna be soon. It's gonna be sometime this week. If it's not tomorrow, it will be very soon. Anyways, we're gonna figure out someone to raid. If you've never raided with me before, hi, my name's Twig. The raid message is get twigged. The stream's gonna end and we're gonna go over to someone else's channel. And then that person's gonna be very silly and we're gonna follow them and encourage them and have fun. And we're going to chill. Chill the fuck out. It's hydration time, everyone. Yes, please do hydrate. I don't know who I want to raid. Let's see, who's streaming? Do I want to raid into Uma Musume? Do you guys want Uma Musume? There's a lot of people raiding. There's a lot of people streaming Uma Musume. We could avoid the Uma Musume though. How horse girl are you guys feeling? Do you guys want horse girl or do you guys want something else? I can choose something else or I can choose Uma Musume. Zero wire flapping. Tell me. Shrug. Don't shrug at me. Tell me your preference. Broski. I've never understood the hype around Horse Girl, so Horse Girl it is. Okay, we will choose Horse Girl. We are raiding Ada Lyra, who is streaming Horse Girl. I will see you guys either tomorrow or Wednesday for meal prep. Yippee! See you guys later. Goodbye!